So this one's going to be juicy. Sasha's like, what the hell? Another episode of Inspired. Focus, Amber. Here again, as usual, with Brisa, myself, Tania, Jess, and Sasha.
Hey. Hi.
Let's dive into Sasha's sex life. I'm just...
Oh my God. So this is the episode where we find...
She's gonna kill me. Her face right now. On Sasha's face.
Oh my God. Is this gonna be like Valentine's Day time? No.
No, not quite. Not quite. I mean, leading up to good
New
enough.
Year? Okay. New Year,
we can
new
talk
boo.
about love all the time. It's great. Love is fine.
Sasha's not liking this.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here and be quiet.
Well, we already done started, so we can't stop.
What are we talking about?
So Sasha has a lover.
What are we talking about?
I'm married, girl.
You want me to tell my bar story last night? I could start with my bar story.
Tell your bar story.
Well, it's not going to be good because I already told you the bar story, so now
It's
I feel
fine.
like it's
I wasn't
boring.
paying attention for half of it. No, the first part.
Okay, so last night, Victor's going to be like, oh my God, she did not talk about this. So last night, we went to the bar, and we were sitting there, and it's dark, so I wasn't even paying attention, and to be honest with you, I was kind of like out of it. I was like tired and kind of goofy last night. So anyways, we're like 2 beers deep, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like talking to Victor. Victor's my husband. I don't know how that happened.
She said air quotes husband. Victor? Husband.
He already knows. I don't know how that happened. But anyways. So we're talking, and I'm sitting there, and I'm minding my own business. And I'm la-da-da-da. So pretend Tanya is Victor right now. So I'm talking to him, and all of a sudden I get the eyes, and he's like full on head swing staring at me, and I'm like, the hell just happened? I'm in a conversation, minding my business, and he's like, that guy just walked by. He's your type, and I'm like, what? And it wasn't like those words. It was like in another. It was like man's whatever he said, and I was like,
mansplained.
And at first I was like, wait, who's he? So I start looking. I'm like, who? Where? Where'd he go?
That's so funny.
And he's like behind the bar apparently, but I still hadn't seen the guy yet. And I'm like searching, and he's like wanting to probably like knock me off the bar stool at this point because I'm like, oh really? Where?
That's his fault. It's his fault.
Yeah.
I know, he pointed him out.
He pointed him out, but then I was like kind of confused because I'm like, you don't know my type. I'm like,
So what did he look like?
Was he your type?
He was my type.
Right?
Oh my God.
Victor already knows we had this conversation immediately after. I was like, dang, you're right. How'd you figure that out? Anyways, the dude was...
Brisa's disturbed.
Yeah, I know. You should see her face off here. She's like...
She's like, Amber, are you really saying this? This is a normal everyday thing, Brisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he did have kind of too much muscles. I don't like a lot of muscles. I don't like it doesn't
I
do
think these muscles are weird. The ones they have like
traps?
next to their neck. Yeah, what is
Yeah,
that?
it's
Sometimes
like-
they don't
Oh
have
my
any
God,
neck.
When they look like that.
I'm embarrassed. All right, turtle.
Yeah,
like,
Victor's like, so it was even funnier because Victor started describing the guy, and he's like, yeah, he's like 6'3", he's buff.
oh my God.
Okay, so you're winging. Yeah.
So he comes,
Victor's,
the guy
like, taking
comes
notes.
back by, and at this time I'm really paying attention. So I'm like, oh, where is this man? And he walks out, I was like, Victor. I was like, he's 6'3". I was like, that's just like 5'10". He's like, anybody taller than me, Amber, is 6'3". And I was like,
Oh, Victor.
so the dude's blasted, like head tattooed, buzzed head, like muscles, tan skin, like looking good.
I'm drooling.
Looking at Victor, and I'm just like, how did he know this? I'm pretty sure I've never the only my freebie, would be like Channing Tatum or but so
Yeah.
like,
What
and
is
that's like
celebrity,
he's like white boy, so I'm like, but that's not even my type. So I'm like, I don't know if I really have a type, but I was impressed. I was like, wow, good job, sir.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the night it felt awkward because I was like, I can't look in either direction. He's like, you can look, it's fine. I was like, I'm not. You were being so awkward.
Oh my gosh.
Just kept it to himself.
That's so funny.
So welcome to Amber and Victor's relationship.
Yeah. Now moving on to Sasha.
No,
Let's go back to Amber.
she's not going.
Apparently her dude.
I don't have a dude. If you're watching this, I don't know what you're talking
Sasha
about.
doesn't have a
Backstory.
dude. Sasha does not have a
can.
dude.
We
It
won't go
is
too
true.
far back. Don't worry, Sasha. I'm not gonna go. But no, we're not gonna do all
Yeah,
that.
we can spill.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, we can talk shit about him. That's fine.
Yeah. We're talking about...
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to name drop.
Yeah.
Beep.
Oh, if you do. If
What
you
was
do,
the
we'll
first
beep
letter
it.
of his name again?
I don't even know.
D bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway,
I was really about to be like, if you're watching this,
yeah. So be careful because if you're a dude out there, all of us are coming for you. So better watch it.
Yeah, literally.
these are the talks that happen after all the clients are done.
Yeah, literally.
Welcome to the podcast.
And we sit down and we're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
wait, Sasha.
No.
So
I
Sasha
thought
went
we
on
were
a
gonna
trip.
move on.
Sasha went on a
It's a good
trip
story.
and we
It's
knew
like
it.
real juicy.
I don't have a story.
No, kind of.
You're not being a real Sagittarius right now.
Sasha hates us right now. She's like, on my birthday, you're doing this to me.
Tania, you tell the story.
Okay, but apparently the guy wants to find the podcast. So if you found the podcast, cheers. But we knew Sasha's dude was really not in Vegas. He was somewhere. So she went on a trip. Where'd you go, Sasha?
Pittsburgh.
But you weren't going there to meet the guy.
No.
Nope.
No.
It
What were
just
you going
happened.
for?
Yeah, we had a little cute meet story.
Okay, so what was it?
So tell us more.
So I went to Pittsburgh for a Steelers game, and then the night we landed, we went to a club, and that's it. And the rest is history.
And her mom was watching the whole time.
Oh, that sounded kind of weird.
no, it was, yeah.
Sorry. Give me more context.
But she really was, though, actually.
That's so awesome.
She was watching them at the club.
I've known him more than you.
Oh my god, I can't even.
So yeah, last few episodes we were teasing about putting Sasha on The Bachelorette, but yeah, she went on this trip, and apparently like this guy's kind of cool. I found your LinkedIn,
And
and your,
photos
and
of
your
you.
family
Social
photos,
Yeah.
and your parents' Facebooks,
Yeah.
and I know where they work. But so yeah, we found this guy, and we knew Sasha was gonna like somebody not here.
Yeah,
We were thinking Europe, but Pittsburgh's good too.
I already threatened her and told her she can't move there. It's fine.
You're too, shit.
He has to come here.
Yep.
I got, never mind. Never mind. I can't say that. I can't say it's hitting you guys.
Oh
It's
my god,
hitting.
it's hitting.
I'm starting to feel feisty, but
Yeah.
So I had fun in Pittsburgh, and yeah.
It's also Sasha's birthday, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're drinking mimosas if you're
Yeah.
watching.
And it's gonna be Amber's birthday by the time these
Yeah, by the
episodes
time
come
this
out
comes
too.
out.
So
By the time
happy
these come
birthday.
out, it'll be my
4 more
birthday.
days.
Yeah.
Thinking about the Aquarius.
I know. As soon as your guys' birthday ends, I'm like, I wish
Actually-
I had a something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just wish I had this.
Actually, it's my birthday. The whole month.
So happy
Oh
birthday
my
to all of
gosh.
us.
Reese and Jess are really quiet.
Yeah.
You guys don't have any like past like love stories that are like fun?
No.
No, you've been married for a long
on.
time. You've been
said
having
move
babies for a long
on.
time. She said move on. She's like yawn over here. Poor Jess.
You guys are all
my
married.
gosh.
But me. Oh, jeez.
That's fine.
That's awesome.
I know, it's so much fun.
Oh my
pretty
gosh,
awesome.
we all are.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's why
Ew.
we care so much.
Yeah, that is weird, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we
Like
coming for
involved.
his ass.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Like,
That's
you're
why
moving
Jess is rubbing on
here.
the mic. She's like,
You're moving here.
Jess should host a late night talk show. Right?
Shit, it's getting hot.
We're ready for more details. The story kind of fizzled, I find. I want some more.
I know.
I know.
More
Apparently, he's coming.
He is?
Yeah. By
Yeah.
the time
Oh, I
this
haven't heard
episode
this yet.
airs,
He's visiting
by
here.
the time
Yes.
this episode
Oh,
airs,
she's
he's coming.
What?
The plot will thicken in January.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or two.
So stay tuned. We might have some updates
Yeah.
coming.
We'll post it on the
Shit.
story because
Don't let
like
Victor around
the
because he's probably at least 6'3".
Oh my god! I'm getting hot over here.
it's so funny. Me too.
Wait, where's he staying? I mean, what's
So
happening?
my mom offered the guest room, but I think that's a little too forward. First time, hanging out with somebody, right? I would say so. In my
Vote
house.
below. No,
Tanya just has somebody stay at her house that she's never met before,
Dude,
so it's
literally,
fine.
yeah.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But at that point, what's the next step? Once you meet the parents, been in the house, got the
But
the
you
dogs.
guys live in separate places, so it's like, yeah, you guys met, but you guys aren't going to be like that all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And by that point, you'll have talking. You'll have you'll have been that's normal. That's normal for my brain. You'll have been talking for how long?
It'd probably be like a month at that point, right?
More, huh?
About
Yeah, like 2
about
months.
Yeah,
Maybe I was 2, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see
That's
closer.
crazy.
But yeah,
Usually
The
by
plan is
3
he's
months,
coming.
you know.
Oh,
3 months.
3 months.
I
5
know in the
minutes.
first night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, no, Sasha immediately, she's like, I hate the way he breathed.
Literally. Oh, she's
Okay,
too
so
dirty.
that's
Gotta
a
keep
good
it
point.
pushing.
Yeah.
You gotta boost his
Yeah.
confidence. So
Yeah.
she's liked you this long.
Thumbs up.
Forward to the next step. Whatever
And
you're
Sasha,
worried about.
Sasha always shows me her phone. She's like, oh, look at this combo. And I remember the other day, I was like, I'm going to look at what they're talking about. She's like, no. She came out of the bathroom like her pants half down. She's like, no. She's like, no, you can't see. That's personal. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
what are you guys talking about?
yeah. Any other message? I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sasha's like, look at this whole thread.
I might have saw him text her the other day, and her phone was sitting on the counter.
Oh my god.
He's always texting
And I
her.
was like, oh, that's the boy.
This whole episode is about Sasha. It's a bonus episode.
We're like,
Next subject.
get to know Sasha.
Oh my
Oh
Sasha.
my gosh. Okay, next subject.
Brisa, you got any juicy
Yeah.
stories over there?
Come on, Brisa.
I'm not going to share them.
No.
Oh,
I
Brisa,
Oh,
so-
that's such a Libra thing. Sorry, I'm not going to lion Libras.
Oh, Brisa.
Oh my god.
I know some funny Brisa stories.
Oh,
I'm not going to share them.
Okay. You
oh,
can tell me later. I want to know what you got.
Okay, so they're
Because I have a
real.
really good one.
Wait. Oh,
I don't even think Amber knows. I think you
oh
might have
I
been
probably
here.
don't know.
No, you
I
don't
wanna
know
know
any
now.
Brisa
I don't know
stories.
Brisa. Like
Everybody
that.
else wants to know.
No, don't say it. I don't know.
No.
What if I don't approve?
Yeah,
I
let's
know.
talk about just peeing yourself.
About anything. We already did that.
In a previous episode, find out more details.
Okay, back to someone random staying at my house.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Because that was a really cool experience. I mean, she was my friend, but so basically,
Okay, pause. She was your friend.
yes,
She's not random.
yeah, okay. So
She's an online friend.
Because how long did you know her, and have
Okay.
you met her before?
no, I've never met her in
because
person.
Sasha's your friend.
Yeah, no, Sasha's my bestie. Sasha's
Okay.
my bestie.
So that's
But
Yeah.
so I don't know.
internet
I feel like right away, like I'll know if I like
Yeah.
you or not. And I was like, okay, so basically, rewind 2 years ago, when I started at Amber's, I started my TikTok and stuff, and I started posting videos. And she was the first person to ever like my stuff and comment, and was like, I love your work. Like,
That is so nice.
she's
Yeah.
the first, and I even still remember to this day. I'm like, somebody liked my stuff, and she's in Massachusetts. I'm like, somebody actually saw my TikTok.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I'm like, who's even gonna see this? Like, I'm just posting to post. But yeah, she commented and she messaged me, and she's like, I want to follow your footsteps. Like, how did you do it? How did you get in like permanent makeup? How'd you start? So I basically messaged her and I sent her a voice memo, and I was like, you have to find like somebody to mentor under. And I basically everything that I had been doing for the last like 6-7 months, I told her, and she basically went out and did it. And I think she's killing it. So now,
Isn't it cool? Excuse me. Isn't it cool? Like, I find, like, sometimes on social media, like, you get the biggest cheerleaders. Like, you never even met them before, and they're, like, your bigger cheerleaders, and somebody that could be your
Yup.
best friend in real life. Like, it's gnarly.
yeah, like it's crazy. Like she was like liking my stuff, sharing my stuff.
Yeah, it's so
like
cool.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know this girl. But basically within that 2 years, like in the last 2 years, she started shortly after me, like 6 or 7 months. So I feel like we're kind of like going through the same like growing pains. But yeah, like we've just talked a lot, and she does things. So she's on the East Coast, and she does things like completely different than we do. So it's really cool, like seeing her stuff and then seeing my stuff. And so fast forward, now it's been 2 years since we've been like friends, and I invited her. She wanted to come and like take a class and like shadow me, and I was like, just stay with me.
Yeah.
Like, because we're in the same spot. I'm like, we're both doing permanent makeup. Like, we have a second job. So I'm like, she just got to stay with me. Like, I feel like we're like the same people living on two opposite sides. So she did, and it was super cool. Like, she came and shadowed us at the studio.
And she
Amber
was
was
such a nice girl.
awesome.
Yeah,
like,
she was cool.
yeah. So the plan was for her to shadow me the whole day, but then my client was like kind of iffy. So I was like, Amber, can she shadow you? And that was like so awesome. So she saw a lot of cool things, and yeah, we've just like literally just like best friends.
That's
and
cool.
she's been texting me ever since. She showed me like her setup of her tray. And
Wait,
she's
you're
like,
what?
I'm doing
You're what?
my friend. What I say?
You said best friend.
Oh, my bestie. Okay, my East Coast bestie.
Hold on. That's
Sasha, like, wait a second.
Yeah, so I was just like, hold on, what did you just say?
Repeat.
But yeah, so that was super cool.
Yeah, she was a really nice girl. I liked her. She
That's
could
cool
move
that
to
she
Vegas.
did that because most people probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
So
I've
that's
had
cool.
an idea since that's happened.
Really? Well, so it's funny. So the whole time, like my friends and like my husband have been like, I have concerns, you know, because this girl's like coming across. Like, what if you don't vibe with her? And I'm like, I would have known. Like, I would not just talk to someone random for 2 years. And like, I just knew it. And I'm like, I'm sure she has concerns. Like being a girl flying across the country to meet somebody and stay somewhere like she's never been before. And then we're just like have very similar interests. And like I took her out and like we just had a lot of fun.
That was like me going to Australia. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, "You've never met this girl." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're right. I've only been talking to her for like 6 months too." And now I
we
still
were
talk
like,
to her every day. Yeah, like, are you sure? And I didn't even think about it. Like leading up to it, everybody's like, "How do you know she's not a serial killer?" I'm like,
That's what I thought.
that's a good question.
And then that
Don't
day
until
when
you do.
when Maddie landed, I was like, "Oh, I'll let Amber know like when she's here." I didn't text anybody, so literally I got messages like, "Are you alive? Did she kill you? Like, did you see her
Oh,
stuff?"
I did that morning. I'm like,
That morning,
Tanya.
you're like, "Are you okay? Are you alive?" I'm like, "My bad." We just stayed up, and then that day she flew in. We stayed up till like 2:30 a.m. like showing each other pictures, like showing each other work.
That is
like,
cool.
This is how I do stuff, and I'm like, "Well, this is how I do stuff," and we were showing pictures, and I'm like, "Yo, this sucked," and she's like, "This sucked," and it's just so crazy. You say all the time like we're our own worst critics because I'm telling her like, "No, this is fine," and she's like, "No, this is so bad," and then I'm like,
Yeah.
"Look at this, like this is so bad," and she's like, "That's like better than I could have ever done."
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
What's your idea?
I was thinking, I think somebody in town, I don't know, she may or may not be doing this, but since you had Maddie come, as long as people don't get out of control, that's the thing. Is like, I don't mind people shadowing, but Maddie was very respectful. So maybe I title it Respectful Shadowing. But I was thinking, like, what if anybody that's ever taken a class gets an opportunity to come shadow for a day?
Oh,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking cool, right?
I think that's really good.
I'm like, but you gotta kind of, I'm not trying to be mean, you gotta kind of keep your mouth shut a little bit, like, because like I talked to Maddie and like you just let the artist be in control, but you know what I mean, like kind of walk you through the process rather than you interrupting, and like because I feel like that could get disruptive with clients, and clients might be like, oh god, like this is a nightmare. But I feel like if they come and just shadow and
That's
just
what
kind of do how Maddie did, like, well, I don't see anything wrong with that. I know I'm opening like a can of worms because I'm like, god, people
Well,
could
just
probably
put down at the bottom, we have the right to kick you out.
Yeah.
If we don't like it.
yeah.
If you bother us,
Like a full free shadow day. We don't care that people watch us. Like I think we're one of the most open studios out there. So like why the hell
Just
not?
be a fly on the wall.
Literally.
Like,
Well, shadow be a shadow.
oh,
Sit
yeah.
back.
That's what she was saying too. She's like, I know I'm just like hanging out, so I didn't want to like ask questions, but she said like every time like you said something, she'd be like,
Yeah.
and then like go
Oh no, I
into
saw her.
it.
It was so cute. I was saying she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And we've always said this from the beginning. We're always like, we're down to, you know, share the recipe because no one's gonna. Everyone has their own way of doing things. So even if they came and literally copied everything, like it's
Doesn't
not
matter.
It's not gonna be the same.
No, and nobody's you. Doesn't matter. People all the time are like, why do you train so many people? Like they're gonna take people out. Really?
Yeah, no.
My clients are coming to me. My clients are going to you. My clients are going to you
Yeah.
for a reason. It's not anything like that. Like we all have similar styles, but it's more so for your personality.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Well, that was a fun episode.
And again, stay tuned for Sasha's update.
Yeah, we'll get a
Yeah,
see.
we'll share on the story. Follow us on Instagram.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode about Sasha. We will see you guys next time. And Tanya?
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
All right, guys. Bye. Bye.